Hey guys, and welcome to another vlog for the beginning of May. I was going to try and do like little bits every day, and here it is, the third, and this is the first time that I've recorded. Yeah, a shame. Horrible job here. My hair is doing a horrible thing. So tired, but we're here. Oh, don't shake, arm. And I got my pre-workout that I have to drink because I'm just tired. Most times I don't drink it because coffee and even more caffeine seems like a bad idea. But yeah, need the extra boost. So I'm trying to chug the pre-workout and go inside and do something. I don't know what I'm working out today. I'm gonna do something. And then get to go home and edit this week's video and try to read and figure out what Saturday's video is gonna be because my plans got thrown out the window when the Barnes & Noble email came in yesterday saying my book wouldn't be here till Friday. Okay, well, I have so much to do. I need to get going and stop babbling. So I will see you guys later.
Since my pre-order of Book of Night has not come in yet, most unfortunate, and that is pretty much what I had my brain set on reading. When I tried to start City of Dusk, it just didn't want to. I've made it through 2 chapters, and I just wasn't getting into it, and I know that's not fair to the book, so instead of trying to be like, maybe I just don't like it, I just like, nope, I'm going to sit it down, and instead I will pick up something from my TBR that's not fantasy. And also it was the only audiobook of the whole TBR that I was able to get from the library, which is why I started it, mostly because I needed an audiobook to listen to. And that would be State of Fear by Michael Crichton. Yeah, it's just a black hardback after I take off my dust jacket. I'm a little bit further in than this in my audiobook listening from this morning, but it's hard to go back and forth when the book does not actually list chapter numbers, nor do the different sections in the book correspond to where it says the chapter numbers are in the audiobook. It's making it quite difficult. I'm gonna go make some food because I'm starving right now and I really need to use some things before I forget that they're in my refrigerator. Just here, about to leave. Go grab a little bit of groceries and then wait in the carpool line. Really close to finishing State of Fear. I really don't remember if I knew that it was just much about climate change and the battle of media information about it. But okay, it's cool though so far. But I'm just really hating how the mailman used to always get here at 11. And now it's like I'm gonna have to wait till 3 and hope it's coming so that I can get my book. Okay, Friday night, and I have to be in here because the kids have kind of confiscated the outside spaces for their loudness and whatnot. And yeah, and I wanted to show you guys that the book came in. I'm so excited. I'm gonna open it up. The cover's pretty and somebody else is coming to check it out. Here it is. Our exclusive Barnes & Noble's edition, and oh, the dust jacket. Huh. For 300 something pages, I mean, I know it's a hardback, but I did think it would be a little thicker. I don't know why. All the thick books are much bigger than, oh my goodness, and our naked hardback, blue with silver lettering. And the inside of the dust jacket has this very pretty design as well. I will probably have to get still close-up shots really to actually show it off. Technically I've already started because since it didn't come on time, I just started the preview on an ebook. So I'm only like 14 pages in though. Oh well, I finished State of Fear earlier. I get to start this now, and yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and read this possibly for the rest of the night. I fed my kids. There's nothing else I have to do tonight. Are you happy with the new box you got there? Even though you know you're not really sitting in it at all, you're just kind of laying on it a little bit. So this book, and saying things coherently for this book for the review video. Oh my gosh, I'm slightly afraid that I word babbled and it's not coherent. And everybody's gonna think that maybe I didn't like the book, and I liked the book. I was just a little confused by it at times. I've not been doing so great with this vlog though, guys. I didn't update Saturday for Mother's just because it was Saturday, or Sunday because it was Mother's Day at all. I will try to do better this week though. It's Monday. I finished my book. I did the book review. I am wondering where my unplugged book box is right now because it's been 2 days since I got the email that said it shipped, and I check it today off the little link and it says the label has been created with UPS. Not that it has even been picked up. I don't know what to read next out of my TBR because this one in my brain right now. Quick update then, I should have done it last week after I actually finished the book, but then I just started you know, diving right into Book of Night and didn't really get time to actually talk about State of Fear too much, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I will insert what I gave the book, and it was mostly about climate change activists, and our main character was Peter Evans mostly. Sometimes we also saw through Sarah's point of view, who was the assistant of Peter's client, executive assistant, secretary type thing, to George Martin, who is a billionaire who was very actively involved in climate change, different philanthropy groups, until he learned some weird news, started acting funny, and supposedly crashed his car into a tree and died falling off a cliff. Yeah. So through most of the book, you're seeing through Peter's perspective in the aftermath of what happened to George, as he's following around a professor who is on sabbatical but technically working for the government in one of the research departments at the same time. And he's just finding out all the things that, you know, he's believed based off his experience with environmental groups and what the media says, and pretty much everything though that he has been told and believes is not quite right. And like, as with all of Michael Crichton's books, it is very heavily into scientific details of the facts of the different items of, well, pretty much whatever it is going on in that book, whether it was biology in Jurassic Park, or somewhat, I think it was chemistry and a little bit biology in the Andromeda strain, since you were dealing with, you know, germ strains and bacteria and the what's nots. And this was with climate details, geological type details. And with the physical copy, it also includes like map printouts, which I believe pretty much, well, not map printouts, but photo prints of areas. And I'm pretty sure, because the bibliography is 20 pages long, for where he got all of his research, data, details, information, that most of those pictures are actually real. And yeah, it was a very, very interesting read, and just some of the concepts and the resonatingness of it strikes very much to what's still going on today. And though the title State of Fear is from one of the other professors who, you know, was talking out about climate change, and mostly not so much that it wasn't real, but as the media's constant perception of it, and that the media and the government want to push the fear onto people because the easiest controlled population is a population that is in a constant state of fear where they will turn to their government and do as their government recommends and says to, be controlled. And then another thing that I finished a little bit before that was an audiobook. I was listening to After We Fell by Anna Todd, which is complete and utter smut, of course, and just drama, as with all of those. But it's enjoyable, I guess. It's an enjoyable kind of drama versus some of the other ones that it just gets tedious with. I don't understand some of the things she did in that book. I really don't get the point of villainizing Steph. Whatever. We're just gonna move on from that one. And I don't even remember what stars I gave that one. That's bad. But as I have no other audiobooks in my TBR this month without buying them, and I just really don't want to since I have the physical copies, I really don't want to. So I found a nonfiction to listen to about the time I'd finished this one, and that was In the Garden with Beasts by Eric Larson, which is the detailing of Ambassador Dodd, I don't remember his first name, which is detailing Ambassador Dodd, the U.S. ambassador to Germany in the 1930s, right before World War II kicked off. So he was sent over there to get Germany to pay on the debts owed to U.S. bonds, and he was beginning to see what life was like as Hitler's regime was slowly building up and changing, and how the Germany he knew from his youth, because he had studied abroad there and was one of the reasons he actually kind of had applied for the job. Mostly he didn't apply for it though, because he was a history professor in Chicago, and he really just wanted to work on his history book, The Old South. But he kind of had thrown his hat in the ring because he wanted more time to be able to work on the book, and thought an ambassadorship would give him more time than teaching. He was very wrong. His private diary, his letters, and all of that is what comprised this book, as well as his daughter's novel, since she had been over there as well. Her novel, her diary, other corresponding letters, and just what the family kind of witnessed during their years there as things slowly descended into the chaos that would later become World War II. They were removed from Germany before that happened, so they didn't actually see the final carryovers to what happened. I need to read more nonfiction, learn more, because history is definitely one of my favorite subjects. I love learning about the past because today sucks. And then for City of Dusk, I am at 3:28, so I've made it more than halfway through, and I am very glad that I did put this down when I first picked it up at the beginning of the month, and I started State of Fear, because I think if I had tried to push myself, that maybe I would have tried to give up on it, and I am so enjoying it right now. It took a little bit, sure, but just seeing what the characters are going through and how they're changing, and oh my gosh, at what happened a few chapters ago. Yeah, really enjoying City of Dusk right now, and I can't wait to keep going. Something big just got revealed as well right before everything went to hell, and they were all fighting for their lives, which was weird that would happen about at the halfway point of the book. So I really hope this one does not end at some big battle-y cliffhanger. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Also upset a little bit because UPS's update for my book box that at first said it would come in today, it's now saying tomorrow by 7 p.m. maybe. I mean, yeah, that's what it's saying, but it's in North Carolina for some reason. Since I'm not sure if I'm going to remember to film tomorrow before I start piecing all the days that I have remembered to film together, I will go ahead and close this one out just in case and say that thank you guys for sticking around while I babbled, read, updated, showed you my new book. And thank you guys always for watching, and if you're enjoying my videos and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to me. We are up to 30. I'm so excited about that, guys. I did not think we would have this many in the first year, and it's just it makes me feel so happy. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I hope you guys will have a lovely weekend. Bye.